So here is my Baja Rey. It's still in excellent condition, running great. I've had no breakage or anything bad, and I do not take it easy with this thing. As a matter of fact, I run it more than any other RC. But I want to show you some things that I've done. I added a Traxxas onboard audio. I put the control module here. You can reach in under the fender, turn it up, shut it off, whatever you want. It works great. Made a dash out of Lexan, spare Lexan off of a body that was trimmed, and mounts very well. I undone this so I could show you a little better. I made bolts long enough to adjust the speaker. The speaker's pressure sensitive. Put in a foam around the rim, and it's I believe it's a resonating type of speaker, so it has to have a certain type of pressure in order for it to sound. Well, I got it to sound beautiful, and it works great. So this is mocked up for those other builds I did. But this has been on there for about a year now. But in order to hear this thing, the transmission is just ungodly noisy. So what I did was I drilled a hole in the transmission housing and packed this transmission with marine grease. So I broke Losi's law on not to lube the transmission, but something had to have been done to cut that noise down. I packed it until grease was oozing out everywhere. I had it on this stand, free-wheeled it until it loosened up, wiped the excess off, and plugged the hole with silicone. It's been this way for about a year now. On the rear housing, there's a couple of things I've done. It would heat up quite a bit. I did not like that at all. I took the cover off to see what was going on, and there was absolutely no lube in that at all. If they did put something in, it was very little and insignificant. So before I packed this, I included, I seen a weak spot here on these axle tubes. I put in epoxy for plastic to about right here, and inside the housing about right there, so it would strengthen this area up and you wouldn't see it. And then pack this with marine grease, and the thing moves nice and free. And just like the transmission, I free-wheeled it, let the excess ooze out, and wiped it down, and that was done well over a year ago. It was probably a few months after I bought it, or maybe a month, I don't know. And I also flush mounted the Dean's plug for the battery. And so here are the crawler tires that I put on a short course wheel. I've been running them on this for quite a while, and they've been flawless. They do great. A lot of bite, probably too much, but I really enjoy this model. And there's just that one thing that I had to change from the very beginning, and that was the servo horn. Get rid of that plastic one, put in an alloy, and the machine's pretty much been flawless. Haven't had to repair or do anything. But I do just run 2S. I don't see any reason to run 3 or 4S in them, and I'm very satisfied with it. Thanks for watching.